Okay, everybody, Matthew back. This will be part one of our what was it, 71 Ranger build. I got the engine halves glued together. We're gonna start working on that. I got the transmission glued together. I've done just a smidge on that. I've always had trouble with like the big flat surfaces. I have the little files, which are a great file. I got the better brand. But I got to start watching the Japanese guys. They have the Tamiya, the big wide Tamiya file. I tried to get one at the last show I was at, and they were sold out or didn't bring one, whatever. Well, then I thought I have a whole bunch of files out in my shop, so I went and got some and cleaned them up. And I have, well, right, you can say I used it. A decent file. You can see I cut metal. I cleaned all of it off on the flat sides. And I have one here that's angled, like thin goes to thick. And that was a really like a coarse file. It's like an etched, like a cross etch file. Then I have the big heavy duty honking file. So I went over, just to try them out, the flat surface on the transmission, and it done a really good job. Left a little mark there, but that won't be seen. But it done a really good job. This here is a little divot, but I can't feel it. That won't be seen. This one here is an injector defect from the factory. I'll have to fill that. But it done a really good job. So I'm getting ready to do all the seam lines on the parts to get rid of all this line all the way around. But I wanted to go ahead and try the files again here on a nice flat surface. I can get where you can see it. Well, I'm going to hide it here for a second, but they work really well. Well, once you get started. Work really well for staying nice and flat. And cleans them up pretty good. They're not too, the ones I have aren't too aggressive. Now, I've not tried the great big file yet. It might just cut the engine block in half. You know, I've used it to sharpen like lawnmower blades, stuff like that, so I'm a little hesitant to throw it on plastic. And I'm kind of curious as to how the Tamiya file is made to cut plastic differently than I'm rotating, because I don't want to cut. You tend to cut more pressure one way than you do the other. It seems to cut pretty well, and I've already cleaned up the valve, or the oil pan rather, sorry. And we'll see how it sits nice and flat all the way around. I don't think that would take a lot any more. I'll hit that with a sanding stick, and that'll take care of that. So I'll go ahead and clean everything else up. I want to run it across the top. I'll take these little nubs off here, because those won't be needed when we put the heads on, because they sit, yeah, they just pop in, so it's not going to matter where. I think it's right, hit on the right side. That's not it. I already tried one, and there we go. So it's not going to matter if they are a little bit shorter, I don't think. And then also know where they fit. They're just flush. we will straighten it out a little bit and move on around, and I'll come back when I have another update, guys. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we're back to the little update. I've got the of course motor put together. This thing here is going to break off on me. It should have even been there. The transmission finished, painted, glued on. I'm going to try and speed this along a little bit because I got a lot I want to show you, and I'm attached this on to the last video, so I don't want to make it too long. But this is all painted, clear coated. I don't like it this shiny, but hopefully it will dull down a little bit when I get everything on. I've done some black wash, some areas. Got a little darker than I wanted in some places. You can see I have the spark plug holes drilled out. It looked pretty good along here, the little black wash. Turned out pretty good. But anyway, so that's just, I mean, you know what that looks like. So as I said in the last one, I was going to do some 3D stuff to this. You can see I have a part laying here, which came off of this little block. I just made these, printed them out this morning. I don't know if I'll be able to get the camera to, I'll have to do it manually to try and get the camera to focus on this. I've had these made before, but I've redone it, made them again. And they are the plug boots. Sorry, I'm messing with the thing here, so hopefully you can see them. The plug boots that go into the engine. Of course, they are hollow. There's like 70 maybe on here, but at the bottom they're 45 degree. And at the bottom, at the base, they have the, I don't know if I'm making it better or worse here. That's doing worse. At the base, they have the two nuts, like on the spark plug, where they have the two nuts, because your boot usually goes right down to those double nuts where you screw the plug in. I don't know if you can see it better on the single one that I have here if I lay it on my finger. And then of course I have the shaft that would go into the it's not going to focus any better there, is it? The shaft would go into the engine. And so it looks really good when it's in. It came out to be the right. I was just kind of guessing the right size. The wire that I use fits the. That's why I make so many. The wire fits the boot perfectly. The shaft is just right for the engine, to fit in there. Then you see it in the engine. So I can clear it up a little bit for you here. Looks real nice in the engine. I think it's just perfect. And then so I have a whole bag, a whole bag of those. Like I said, there's like 70, I believe, on each block, so I should have enough of those for a while. And then the next thing I made was they had on top of the air cleaner here kind of a simulated wing nut. So I took that off and 3D printed me. I'm not sure you even will to see this because it's not painted, but it turned out absolutely fabulous. The little wing nut there. They're kind of translucent, They're so thin. Once they're painted, there they are. I mean, they look just phenomenal. Let's go into the air cleaner. I'd put it on the air cleaner to show you, but yeah, you can't, I don't even know where that went. But I printed those out on a block of, crap. Keep forgetting this is not on auto. I printed those out on a block of maybe 70, something like that. Then I've got three more blocks of those, so I should have plenty of those to last me for a while. And I can use those on, valve covers, many different things I can use those for. And then lastly is this piece over here, which I already have made, so that's why I'm printing some more out, but I'm going to redo this one. And this is a ignition for a vehicle, and it has the, get turned just right, it has the key already printed in it. But again, the key is so translucent that there you can see it. Just might not be able to see the key very well. And I'm going to redo it because I want the key to be a little fatter, maybe a little longer and bigger. But it has the actual socket for the key, here, the shaft of this, where we drill it in the dash will go in. And also this could be used like in a door. You drill out the door under a handle and put that in, like you have the key in the door. And I have blocks of those as well. But there's 3 blocks in here and another block there. So that's kind of why I've been a while getting back to you. I've been designing and printing that stuff. But I really am excited about these plugs. I have some real good distributor caps that has the vacuum advance on it that I've designed that's going to go in here, and that'll really help. So I'll let that be it for now. So I'm trying to get this too long. It looks like it might be about 12 minutes. So I will shut up for now. Get this back so it's not blurry. I'll shut up for now, and that'll be it for now, guys. So we'll talk to you in the next video. So thanks for watching, and bye-bye.